welcome back. It is another cloudy day where we are not extremely cold and not a lot of snow. So Snowcat's been hanging out waiting for more snow, but I don't know if that's going to happen this year, so we'll keep waiting. Maybe we'll get lucky with a good Colorado low or an Alberta clipper, but for now, yeah, there's really not much to speak of. So it's time to take a little detour on a project that I have been commissioned to undertake by a friend. He actually restores antique safes, and he came to me and said, "Are you able to make this?" And I said, "Well, gee, it seems like it's pretty simple." And spoiler alert, yes, I can. So I figured, well, you know what? Why don't we do a quick little video? I'm not going to get into much detail here about how to do it. I'll do mostly of this with time-lapse, and you can see a little bit of the technique I use basically from that time-lapse video. But yeah, let's get this out of the way so we can get back to some other projects. Well, this is going to go pretty quick here. So the first step is to turn down the end to 1/2 inch, and then once I've got that done, I use a button cutter to cut the center neck on the little finial. Once I've got that done, I switch out to a 45-degree cutter so I can clean up the end first, and then use a file to round over the contours nice and clean. Sand it down a little bit, then I use a grinder to cut it off, flip it around in the chuck, and then I can cut the other end to a 1/2 inch. Once I've got that done, I use a handheld threading tap to cut the threads. I clean it up a little bit by hand after that, and trim the end down with the grinder again, and basically it's all good. Well, there we go. So this is the one we just finished making on the lathe, and it turned out really nice. I think the proportions are pretty close. It's a little bit thicker in this area here, but what I am going to end up doing is just making 4 of these. So the key piece here is really just getting them to kind of match as best as possible. So I'll be able to make this kind of happen a little bit better across all of them. So yeah, I got to make 2 more, but that's about it. Well, there we go. We finished up. This is the original, the one I was copying, and yeah, as you can see, they all turned out really good. It's a pretty easy process, actually, considering, well, I guess for the fact that these are quite small, actually, so they don't take a lot of work to get them cut to shape. But yeah, it is just a matter of roughing these out, starting with some 3/4 inch stock, and then using the file to kind of finish some of the contours. Once that's done, cut the threads, and I just used the wire wheel to clean them up. He's going to have these zinc plated, so they'll look even better once they're done. There's a little bit of a rough surface finish, as you can see. But yeah, it turned out really good, so I'm quite pleased with how easy that was. That's all I have for this video. It's a nice short one this time around, and next time, yeah, hopefully I do get some time to start looking at that version 2 waste oil burning water heater. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you later.